Obviously, you have tuned in one more time in order to try and improve your mediocre gameplay by watching me, the Super Unicom, who will illustrate easily how to dominate on the battlefield with the weakest tank in the game with no premium ammo, no premium consumables. I will do this obviously because I am the greatest World of Tanks player of all time, and now you can observe and try and glean a little bit of information from what I display for you. And I realize that you will exit frustrated, realizing that your gameplay is unsatisfactory, and you will probably tune in again tomorrow to try and learn more. But I will do my best to try and assist you in whatever way possible. This game is fairly simple, as I've detected the enemies, and now realize, GG, the game is over. As we can see, the enemies are all moving into one big cluster, so that they can just sit there together and lose. My teammates do not realize this, and a few of them have fumbled into positions which are unnecessary, so I will have to take matters into my own hand and simply flank and do all the damage necessary, and all the cap resetting, and all the spotting, and everything that's necessary in this game to win easily. I have noticed that there's 2 enemy Muppets that are sitting in the cap, and the rest of the enemy team clustered, like Muppets, in an area which is not important to victory. So, GG, the game is over. Well, I guess we'll watch the rest of the replay while I illustrate how easily it is to dominate on the battlefield. And while you guys observe and learn, I will just explain my thought process as I went through this game. Now, realizing the game was over, I decided to just start farming damage here to these players that just sit in the cap, expecting the enemy team to be in front of them, because that is usually the case when there are a collection of clueless Muppets playing this game. They just line up and face each other and exchange fire and win or lose, depending on what kind of RNG Wargaming provides them. But of course, if you do use your brain and make any kind of a bold move and any kind of an intelligent play in this game, you can simply win easily by flanking and shooting into the sides of these useless, pathetic players that have no idea what's going on. I'm trying to teach the Progetto on my team to help, but he's wallowing in the rocks, out of range and out of render range of these easy targets, trying to shoot the Super Conqueror and the C-63, which of course is a terrible move. We should have just left them to wallow in their not so advantageous position. When the enemy is making a mistake, you should never taunt them into moving. They may accidentally move into a position that is better for them. And that is exactly what the Progetto has done, and now he's gotten himself into a bind here, so I will have to go and assist as my teammates shoot unnecessary targets. I was trying to focus the players that were in the cap area, but these silly teammates have gotten themselves detected, and now the enemies are aware that they are surrounded. They were not aware that they were surrounded when I was pumping shot after shot after shot into them. But my teammates, by flanking like this, have now drawn the enemy's attention to us, so. But of course, the game was over in the first 5 seconds when I detected the enemies and realized that, yes, we have won, based on my superior knowledge and my superior skill in the game. And now that the game is over, I will just, well, I guess, take a shot on one of these players that is just sitting there thinking he is side-scraping. Yes, how is your side-scraping working? And now that all of my teammates are too scared to go face the VZ-55, oh, boo-hoo, he has a big gun that can shoot twice, I will go and fight him 1 versus 1 with my tiny little Manticore and bait a shot. There you go. Now, why don't you miss another shot? There you go. And I will just pump 1 and 2. And now my long reload time, I will taunt you by moving back and forth. There you go. Put you out of position. Let my teammate shoot you. Oh, you bounced a shot? Oh, that is my teammate accidentally shooting me. Because he does not. I'll put another shot into him. And now I'll give him a false sense of security and say, go ahead, kill me while my T-125 kills you. There, go ahead, take a shot on me. I will sacrifice myself to ensure victory more quickly in this game, which is what I did. And obviously that strategy was the best strategy to use, resulting in a victory in the game. And if you proceed with your gameplay in the same way that I proceeded with mine, and your enemies perform as ineptly as the enemies on this team did, and your teammates perform as stupidly as the teammates on my team did, then you too can carry the game and win easily and dominate on the battlefield and increase your WNA to at least 3,300 plus, as I did, as I've illustrated for you. And if you do not achieve this greatness, fear not, it is very difficult, and I'm sure that you will fall short and have to tune in again to try and learn more from my magnificence. And I will share my Super Unicom skills with you, again, knowing that I'm not giving away any secrets, as most of you will never ever achieve the greatness that I have displayed, and therefore showing you these tactics will not influence my ranking in this game, knowing that you guys will always rank below, not learning fast enough or at all any of the secrets that I've performed and illustrated for you. As you wallow in your mediocrity, I will continue to outclass and outperform and produce these videos easily by showing you these below average games that I have played. In this particular one, doing 3,738 damage and dominating on the battlefield and doing all the assistance damage and winning the game single-handedly for a collection of Muppets that Wargaming has made me endure playing with. And I believe that we have succeeded in illustrating the complete and utter uselessness of the enemies who sat vis-a-vis the cap, circle, blah blah blah, etc. Yada yada yada. And I will retire until you try to learn more again in an upcoming video where you will watch me dominate and be the greatest World of Tanks player of all time. Blah blah blah. Exactly as I have pointed out for you today.
Well, guys, today get ready for a how shall we say it? A science fiction. Ooh, double feature. Yes. Reference? In this, how many of you seen this tank before? Let's do the thumbnail for the video. Have you seen this one? I got one. This is it used to be, I don't know if it is anymore, but this used to be a reward tank that you would earn. It's got a shitty gun. You would earn if you recruited someone to come and play this game. So if you got a recruit that would install the game and start playing, and then that recruit made it to tier 10, this was your reward. In the days where Wargaming was desperately trying to entice more players to play the game, they had incentives to try and get you to recruit players. Right? So I recruited two. I recruited Pig Dog, Miss Smooch, to play this game. And when one of them got to tier 10, I got this tank for free. So Wargaming was trying to increase the player base, and they were trying to incentivize people to get they were trying to get people to recruit players to download this game and start a journey of years of grief and frustration. They wanted us to do that, and in return, as a reward, we got this tank here, which is a hunk of shit. That bounces everything and is slow and has no armor, and gun doesn't do very much alpha, and it's not accurate. And as you can see, with the premium, with number 2 pressed, you can lose a shit ton of credits by bouncing and missing over and over and over and over again. So well done, Wargaming. I had one. I played about 10 games on it and then I realized, oh, it sucks. Oh. And now, of course, it sucks even more than when I got it, because as you can see, this guy's probably spent 100,000 credits on ammunition. He's spamming nothing but... Oh! He penned one. He low rolled, guys. He penned a shot. He plinked the Type 4 Heavy for 221 damage. Just use all your premium ammo here on this Type 4 Heavy, and then you can switch targets and maybe start doing some damage in this game. So he's done 221 damage on this Type 4 Heavy so far. Very impressive. So I played about 10 games and then realized, it's a hunk of shit. And then I haven't played it for about 8 years. And if you roll out in it now, you will face bigger, stronger, faster tanks that can kill you faster, that you can bounce on more often. So another successful marketing ploy by Wargaming. They successfully increased their player base by handing out hunks of shit to people that invited friends to. And it's not just, it's not like inviting them out for lunch. You didn't earn this thing by inviting someone out for lunch. You earned this thing by talking one of your friends into playing this game for years and grinding all the way to tier 10. And it's only then that you were gifted this absolute hunk of garbage. Having said that, and we've illustrated how much of a hunk of garbage it is, Oh, I forgot to mention, it gets worse matchmaking now. Not technically. Nothing different in the description of the matchmaking. It's just if you play it, you will be fighting tier 9s. And maybe some tier 10s. Get rid of your HE shells. You don't need those. Okay, having said that, every dog has his day. And Alan, from the Staha clan. Staha! I like that clan name. Staha. Staha! Should I say it again? Staha! That's one of the best clan names I've ever... That's amazing. So this guy's fired half his ammunition and done a total of 755 damage and lost about 50,000 credits so far. And also, it comes with a complimentary weak spot. The size of an M3 Lee sitting on your roof. Okay, so having said that, Alan is going to... we are going to enjoy a double feature. Right? Reference? Oh, he gets to fire on an E75, and he penned the lower plate. He's got the side, he's got the track wheel, he's got a rock. You do not want to face an E75 head-on with this tank if you're detected. Maybe if you're sitting really far away and you're stealth, then you can bounce a shot on him every 6 or 7 seconds. That's safe. But you don't want to fight an E75 head-on if he knows where you are. It will not end well. Oh, look at this. Now he has a tank that he can pen, but he didn't hit the armor. And he could pen. Yeah, this guy he can pen easily. And now he can pump out the heat. Pump out the heat into it. There you go. You found yourself someone that you can pen. Now you can side scrape, incidentally, with this tank. It does have, for a medium tank, not bad side armor. And the E75 is a Muppet who missed. But the Tiger 2 did not. You do not want to take a hit from the E75. The E75 knows... The E75 is a Muppet, it looks like. Yeah, the E75 is a bot. It's not... You can tell by the way the E75 is moving that it's just a bot program that Wargaming has put in this game. Wargaming has given him a nice RNG roll on that. So this is the kind of E75 you want to fight. This guy here, who is, I believe... the way he's moving around and the way he put his ass up on the rocks and the way he's just sitting there, like it is a bot program, I would guess. But Wargaming will vehemently deny that there are bots, and this is not a practice game. This is not one of those warm-up modes. Technically, these should be real humans he's fighting. But obviously, that E75, it's impossible that that's a real human. It's not a possibility. No real human would, with an E75, would behave in that way. In this new world, guys, and I'm going to say this in all seriousness, with AI and technology the way it's going now, you cannot tell what is real and what is not real. It is impossible now to know. I could be an imposter. This could be an AI representation of the real Klaus Kellerman. Of course, it isn't. It is me, and I would point out that if AI programmers would probably have a very hard time programming a fake Klaus Kellerman. It would be too difficult for their programs. We haven't reached that stage yet. But there are so much technology now, if you think about AI and new technology, that having a little pixel tank driving around on the battlefield that's actually a program rather than a human is not so difficult. And I put up my hand and I say that E75 was not a real person. That's my opinion. It's impossible. It's just, you know. There's no human rational explanation to explain that behavior. Now, you see what's going on in this game is that this particular player, Alan, has accidentally, let's see if he gets the last kill. Yes, he does. He's accidentally done some spotting assist. He just accidentally drove forward and spotted people, which resulted in him acing this tank. Anyway, it's not Alan, it's Aileen. Sorry, Aileen. And let's sort properly here. He finished on top. He did pretty good. 2,640 damage. Boom. Ace tanker. That's all you need, guys. He did do 2,800 spotting assist.
Klaus, you need to learn how to read. His name is not Aileen, it's Alien.
Aileen is funnier. Ducka says. Reference? The Alien? Okay, what do you think this is? Some sort of a science fiction. Ooh! Double feature. It is. It's a double feature. I told you. It's Aileen again. From the Staha clan. Let's go. In his hunk of garbage. But now he's got good matchmaking. Okay, I think this is the next game he played, guys. He was on a roll. Or she. Sorry, Aileen. They are on a roll. This tank now has to face Burasks. Oh, wait a minute. Their team has a Chiri. GG. The team with the Chiri usually loses. And the Chiri is taking the low ground. Look, the worst tank on the team decides to take the low ground. The only thing the Chiri has going for it is gun depression. Don't you love it, guys, when you play games and you see players that have, like, they'll have a tank that has really good gun depression, they go to the low ground. Then they have a tank that has no gun depression, and they go to the ridge line. And you just go, oh, God, it's going to be one of those games. Just forget about that. Maybe we should do a video of, just listing the tanks and, generally speaking, what position you should go to. You have this tank, go to this kind of position. Whoa! I didn't know that. I'm in a light tank. I want to go to the choke point. Okay. Now he's accidentally got some spots. See, this guy is an accidental spotter. And this is how he's achieving greatness in this tank. By simply driving around to not very aggressive positions and accidentally spotting people. Because the SP1C, obviously, the good position for a scout tank is in the middle of the map in the low ground where you get detected. That's where you want to go if you're an SP1C. What are you going to do now, SP1C? And Aileen is shouting instructions now. Aileen is saying, ping, 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 ping. Attention, C2. Why are you at C4? You should be at C2. Right? I'm at K7. What's wrong with you? Typical World of Tanks communication that goes on during the game. There's the Chiri. There's a beautiful spot for the Chiri. Knowing that the SP1C is down there somewhere, the Chiri is hoping to get detected. So that he can get shot from the other side. But the SP1C is probably so scared he's hiding behind a house and has no capability of spotting him. Well done. The Chiri realized this by looking at the minimap and saying, oh, look, a last known position of an SP1C. Therefore, he's probably not there. He's too scared. He's run away. So I will go in a position where he could easily spot me. And as you can see, his strategy is correct because the SP1C did not detect him. Oh, there he is. There goes the SP1C. He's making a break for it. He's zooming forward. He's in the open. He's left his safety of his bush, and he's died. But not before he detected our hero. And he did spot the Chiri, who evaporated. Now, guys, think. Okay, I'm trying to do some entertaining commentary, but think of the strategy used by that Chiri.
Oh, the game's starting. Where do I go? Oh,
I box tank with good gun depression. I'm going low ground. I've moved into low ground. Oh, look, SP1C is right there. Let me move forward even farther. I will sit here and open now. Maybe this bush will protect me. Oh, my tank is too big for the bush. And then the SP1C spotted him, and then he evaporated.
Oh, I hate this tank.
And now he's putting this gun to use. He's just spamming the heat. Spamming. Hey, you know what? We're going to check that first game results. See if he actually lost credits. Because he spams so much heat bouncing off that Type 4 heavy, and I didn't mention that. We're going to do that. And he's spamming heat again, right? This is I forgot to mention. This is a premium tank, but it's not a premium tank. It's premium in the sense that you can put a crew in it like a premium tank, but it doesn't get premium tank credit boosting. Right? So it's what do they call those? They don't call them premium tanks. They call them something else. Wargaming has a name for it. It's a complicated name, which means you will lose credits if you play this. It's a lose credits tank. Preferred. Is it a preferred tank?
It is a tank that's very convenient for you to move crew in. We call it a lose credit tank. Yuri, that's stupid name. They will not play it if we call it lose credit tank. Call it something else. Oh, we will call it a convenient tank. No, a preferred tank. Oh, yeah, sounds good.
A reward. Preferred reward. I don't know what it's called. You guys let me know what it's called. I forgot, because I haven't played it in years, because it sucks. So here goes. He's going to go fight a Lorraine. This should be easy. Unless you get spotted in the open crossing here. You always have to be careful on this map that if you're spotted, you can get shot from the other side. And if you're in the low ground, you can get shot by both sides. So, you know, take the low ground. Oh, look, a Lorraine. Hello. Are you looking for me? And see, now he's spotted, so that T-54 modified could shoot him, but he's busy. He's busy driving into the... He wants to go in the low ground. I'm going to take the low ground. I noticed that the Cheery on their team took the low ground. And on this map, you shouldn't really take the low ground often. There's not many circumstances that require you to take the low ground. You can take the high ground in the northwest or the high ground in the southeast. The low ground is not the best. I'm just pointing that out, okay? The low ground, There are times when you can do it, when you're scurrying around somewhere. But it's not a really... You know, some tanks, when you take the low ground, they don't have the gun elevation to shoot the people that are on the hill. Try taking the low ground in the Manticore and then trying to shoot anyone. Oh, look, he's detected some enemies. This guy at least has his very good crew and a good vision setup, which he probably has because he's played... maybe he earned this thing as the reward, as the hunk of shit reward it is. And kudos to you and shout out to you, buddy, for playing it and making it work and illustrating, you know, showing us a couple of games in it. That's very nice of you. And is he still shooting? He's shooting HE now. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Let's see how much damage he does on the HE. Very nice. 302. That's good. And now he's got regular ammo. This game, he's managing his ammo a little bit better this game. But he's fighting lower tier targets, so he doesn't get as much XP. Let's see. Very nice, very nice, very nice. A lot of low rolling going on, and he'll get the last shot right here. There you go. Boop. They're knocked out. So he aces it again, guys. A double feature, another ace, 3,692, which is a much better result, okay? And in this game, he lost 32,000 credits with a premium account. If he did not have a premium account, lost almost 50,000 credits. And in the first game, guys, on Cliff, I didn't mention it, he lost 100,000 credits. 121,000 if it were not a premium account.
The Wargaming's hunk of shit reward that they gave to players who recruited new members to play this, including me, I got one. A big, huge, fat hunk of shit that you can consistently lose credits in. Because, you know, why not, on top of everything else, why not lose credits when you play it? It's a reward, after all, a Russian reward. That's how it works. Your reward is you can give us all your credits. You stupid, stupid player. I'll catch you guys on the next one. I just have to Seriously. This is serious business here. Obviously, you have tuned in one more time.